Yo, what's going on everyone? GuidingLight here, and in this video, I'll show you guys how to complete the Lady of Paranoia quest guide. Now, this is a quest you will receive while doing Understanding Madness. You're going to receive two quests while doing that. You'll have to complete these two side quests in order to get back onto that main quest. So very quickly, I'll walk you guys through how to get through this quest called Lady of Paranoia. So the first thing you'll have to do is go down into this dungeon, speak to this character, and they'll begin to follow you around. Now, what you'll want to do once you have them following you is actually head over to Crucible. This is going to be one of the locations just next door to where we're at. So if you come outside, you should be able to fast travel in here. Now, what you'll have to do is interrogate most of the townspeople, but make sure that you have this character following you because he's the only way that you will get the answers out of them. Now, you will not be able to do this at night, and you don't need to necessarily speak to any of the guards. It will all come from the townspeople, so you may have to wait until daytime. But as you can see, you'll now have the option to come here and talk about the conspiracy. What you'll want to do is click on that option, and when they don't answer, just say, "I don't care," and the other character will come up and force the answers out of them. Now, you'll have to do this to most of the townspeople, so you'll have to do this to a few different characters. Now, if for whatever reason, after you follow all the waypoints, you're still having trouble finding some of the characters, what you can do is reset the timer to about 8:30 a.m. This will allow all of the townspeople to basically respawn and be all in the same area. Now, eventually, you will come across this character here. He's actually a main character with this quest line, and you're going to have to interact with him later. Now, you will not be able to get any answers out of him at first, but make sure to talk to him as well as a few of the other towns members as well, and you should see updates for the quest begin to pop up. Now, I eventually couldn't find all of the characters, so I reset the time to about 8:30 a.m. What this did was make everyone respawn in the center courtyard so they were all really close together, and I was able to knock out the rest of them this way. Now, once you speak to everyone, you will eventually be given a letter with an update to the mission, telling you guys that there will be a meeting at around 12 o'clock. What you'll have to do now is just set the time to about midnight, and then you can sneak over to the meetup spot to eavesdrop on the conversation. Now, what you'll have to do though first is have the character that's following you around, you can actually go up to him and have him wait. You want to walk away from the meeting point and have him wait like 10 or 15 feet away from the spot so that you guys can not get detected.
Yes, Inquisitor. Are you...
Have you made any progress? Will Anya assist us?
No, that blasted Inquisitor got to her. We'll need to find someone else.
See that you do so immediately. This is the one task which you were assigned. If you cannot complete it, you will be removed. Are we clear?
I will. I will. I want to see Sil dead just as much as you do. She cannot be allowed to survive after what she's done. It's despicable.
Good. I shall expect a progress report soon. And keep your head down. The Inquisitor must not become involved.
Now, once you are done with this step, you'll have to talk to these two characters again. The first guy will give you the information straight away. However, the second character, you'll need to go back and get the NPC, have them follow you again, and then when you speak to the second character, you'll have to force the answer out of them 3 separate times before they actually give you the intel. Now, once you do this, you'll be able to go to the meetup spot at the house. However, an entire day will have to pass before this, so you will have to set the timer again before going there. But first, you can get the answers out of this character as well, but you will have to go through these prompts 3 separate times before they actually give you the answer. So now that a full day has passed, we can make our way to this house and go on inside. And once we have this conversation, we'll be given the next step of the quest. So when you walk in, you should see a key downstairs. You're going to have to loot this key, and then from there, you have to search the entire house. What you'll do is use this key on one of the secret chests upstairs, and once you grab that item, you can move on to the next step. So after grabbing this, you basically just have to go and turn all of the items into a few different characters. At this point, you'll go back to where the quest started, and the person will follow you downstairs back into the dungeon. Now, this actually I thought was a bug at first, but it just takes her about 10 minutes for her to walk all the way down there. So you may be able to go to there first and use the wait option in order to get it to go by faster. But that's about it for me in this guide. Hopefully it helps you out, and I will catch you in the next one.
What? You've confessed to attempting to kill me, I understand. We shall speak when we have reached the... You see now, faded. Take care.